and welcome to Experience Points. I am the host of the blog, the writer of the blog, the independent author, the independent game designer, and the general dinosaur slash science fiction slash Marvel Comics nerd, Nicholas Kory. Thank you so much for viewing today. This is another Wednesday video post. And if you haven't noticed already, I am doing weekly posts on the blog now, 2 a week. Starting with every Monday. I just started a new series called MMO Mondays, which just kicked off this week. It's where each post does a kind of in-depth look at different massively multiplayer online role-playing games that I've spent considerable amount of time playing. It starts off with Asheron's Call, which just came out which the post came out this week. Asheron's Call is an old game, 1999 is when it came out. I don't talk so much about the game. I give a little bit of insight on the game, but really I talk about how it's influenced me and how I view online role-playing games, how I view games in general, how it's shaped my ability to role-play in a game setting, whether it's tabletop or video games, and also how it's influenced my writing and kind of my character development styles. So that kicked off this week, and next week we have another one coming. There's going to be 4, all leading up to the release of the Warlords of Draenor, which is the new World of Warcraft expansion, which seems pretty legit. I'll probably end up giving it a look. Don't know if I'll do it right away, but eventually I'll probably upgrade to it. So, and then every Friday I do a post as well. Earlier I did my early experiences with Alien Isolation on the PS3, the digital version of that game, and it is phenomenal. I've only played it a little bit since then, probably another 4 hours since I posted that, and it's so tense. Like, I need to psych myself up to play it, and then when I'm done, I need like a 20-minute cooldown, like watching funny videos online or something, or watching like an episode of Parks and Recreation, something to clear that tension out of my system, because that game is tension incarnate. It is non-stop, start to finish tension. There's a few breaks in it, but they're few and far between, and so they do a really good job of maintaining that. I know Evil Within came out this last week, I believe. I am interested in checking it out. It probably won't be right away. I'll probably give it a week or so. The reports that I've heard about it are that it's a solid action horror game, but it feels like it's displaced from the PS2 era. As in terrible writing, just kind of weird jump all over the place scenes, a weird disconnect between the cinematics and the actual gameplay character, like the character changes from one to the next. So it sounds like it'll be promising, but at the same time, I've heard that the New Game Plus playthrough is amazing. As we know, Shinji Mikami is really good with doing those New Game Plus playthroughs. He pretty much invented that formula with survival horror, with action horror. So I'll probably look at it eventually, but maybe not for a couple weeks still. I have to get to a place where I feel good about dropping $50-$60 on a PS3 game. So, especially since I ideally want to save up money for the PS4. But that's neither here nor there. So, yeah, and then this coming Friday post, I'll be talking about my writing with my new suspense story, The Visitors, and Season 1 of that. Quarantine is the name of the season. You can read a little bit more about how that process is going and my outlook for this story as a whole come Friday. Otherwise, if you haven't checked out my other posts, my Marvel movie lineup, which I go through and organize all those Marvel Cinematic Universe movies in order from which one I like the least, as in I really like it, to which one I like the most, as in I am absolutely in love with it. Check that out. Kind of a longer post, but it's definitely worth it. And these MMO Monday posts that I do every Monday, as I said, those they'll start to be a little bit longer as I go through, especially when I do the last one, because the last one is the MMO that I've spent the most time with. And you'll probably guess what that is. I'm sure you'll know. Warcraft. Anyway, as far as my writing goes, like I said, I finished with episode 1 of The Visitors. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I mean, I'm always my own worst critic. And my girlfriend loves it. She absolutely loves it. She said it was a nail-biter from chapter 1 to chapter 9. She's looking forward to see where it goes. I have the outline for the whole season done, but I'm thinking of probably deviating from that just based on the way that I ended episode 1. It makes me kind of want to explore a new direction for that. So I'm still kind of tossing that idea around, and as far as what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit down and write here today and knock out a couple chapters in episode 2. So I guess we'll see where I go with that, which feels more natural when I actually sit down and start writing. So that's supposed to be out in December. Originally I said mid-December. This last week and a half has been a little rough on the writing side of things, so it may not be until probably late December, but we'll see. It's still really early. I could make a lot of great time with later episodes. So other than that, things have been pretty normal. Again, thanks for checking out the blog. Thanks for sticking with me every week, and I hope that I can continue to provide content that you find both meaningful, insightful, exciting, entertaining, whatever it is. If you have any ideas or any input on content, please leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see, what you like seeing, and what you don't care for. If these video posts aren't doing anything for you, then let me know. Oh, real quick too, one idea that came to mind just the other day was to do a series of videos, probably around 15-20 minutes long, on how to GM a tabletop role-playing game. There's not really a great resource out there that kind of gives new players and new GMs the tools and resources and the hints and tricks to run a game session. Now, there's a lot of resources that are available as far as just general gaming insight and just tidbits here and there, but nothing really takes a new GM from start to finish. From the idea that I just bought this role-playing game, now I want to play it, now I want to run a game for my friends, to actually setting up, outlining your own campaign, getting a play session together, how to run the play session, and that sort of thing. So I've been thinking about doing maybe a video series with that. Not 100% certain. If you have any input as far as if you'd like to see that video series or not, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for stopping by Experience Points. I hope that you enjoy the blog as a whole. Also, check out nicholascory.squarespace.com, my author website, the Kory Stories website. Totally did a revamp. The blog posts are available on there now. The store is now the forefront of that website, so you get the latest products available right away, right on the front page. And also, if you have purchased a couple of episodes of Cybersaurus The Awakening, but you don't have the whole season, get the rest of those episodes now, because all of those individual episodes will be removed come November 1st, and only the complete season will be available. So keep that in mind. I need to kind of clear some online storage space and make room for some other products that will be coming out in the next few months. So anyway, thank you very much for checking out Experience Points. Thank you for checking out Kory Stories. You can find all the relevant links below. Again, leave comments on this video, on the blog as a whole, and what you think about that How to GM video series. My name is Nicholas Kory, and I will catch you on the flip side.